Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeff, and today we've got a couple of new releases. We've got Itzy's title track from their full album that released today. Super excited about that. I think most of you guys that have kept any tabs on this channel over the past couple of weeks know I'm pretty excited about that, just because we've already done a reaction to Mr. Vampire, Born to Be, and then all five of the members' solos. So this is the final promotional type of thing that'll be coming out for the album. Like I said, it's Untouchable. Looking forward to this one. Also, after this, I'm going to be reacting to a group that I've heard a little bit from, but I've never reacted to. So it'll be our first ever reaction to boy group SF9. So definitely looking forward to that as well. But for right now, we're here to check out Itzy. So the name Untouchable, without having, obviously seen anything, to me, we're either going one of two directions. It's either going to say something to the effect of, I'm untouchable, like, physically, like, I don't know, in the similar vein to Misamo's Do Not Touch. Or the more likely explanation is that they're untouchable and it's like a confidence thing, like, we're so good or we're so confident in ourselves you can't touch us. Based on the vibe I've been getting from their other songs on this album, especially Born to Be and Crown on My Head from Yeji, that definitely seems the direction they're going with this, but we'll see. So let's go check it out. I got a very like Hollywood action drama feel already. Okay. Then we get a completely different groove.
절대 못 건드려 어디 날 한번 지켜봐 이미 난 몰아쳐 I'm on fire 나를 막는 건 누구든 내겐 아무런 의미 없을 뿐이야 Why not 난 자신 있어 뭐든 Show what I have 날 알수록 놀라워 멈출 생각 따윈 없거든 Here we go now I'm untouchable 막아서지 못해 시작됐어 지금 flow 대로 Just going on and on Mess it up now 쉽게 나가 어떤 것도 I don't care about I'm untouchable 깨지지 않는 for Bam 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 body 막을 수 없어 nobody Bam 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 body Nothing can stop me no nobody 나만이 내 vision 끝나지 않을 mission 두려울 게 없다고 Yeah I gotta go baby keep your eyes on me 뒤로 따윈 안 봐 난 끌린 대로 가 만족할 때까지 항상 내가 원한 길로 You know I'm not scared 이미 난 몰아쳐
I love Yuna's little cute voice too.
나를 막는 건 누구든 내겐 아무런 의미 없을 뿐이야 Why not 난 자신 있어 뭐든 Show what I have 날 알수록 놀라워 멈출 생각 따윈 없거든 Hey I'm untouchable 막아서지 못해 시작됐어 지금 flow대로 Just going on and on Mess it up now 쉽게 나가 어떤 것도 I don't care about I'm untouchable 깨지지 않는 for Bam 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 body 막을 수 없어 nobody Bam 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 body Nothing can stop me no nobody 더 크게 셔리라 겁날 게 없잖아 원해요 그대로 take it Bam 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 body Nothing can stop me no no nobody Hey nobody No one can stop me 한계 없이 run Here we go now I'm untouchable 막아서지 못해 시작됐어 나의 flow대로 Just going on and on Let's it up now 쉽게 나가
Chaeryeong's vocals. It's a cool new crown on the head ending pose there too. Okay. I see you, Itzy. This song was so good. Like, okay, first off, if you're already an Itzy fan, this probably was something you really enjoyed. Probably, you know, there's a lot of people I hear calling themselves fans and then they bash every comeback Itzy ever has. But if you're not an Itzy fan and you're just a fan of dance music, this one may also be up your alley. So I feel like they've played to multiple sides here. Definitely was a song about self-confidence, self-reliance, and being untouchable. Like I was suspecting we were going. Um, Man, I know we all miss Leah, right? But and Leah can work hard enough. She'd fit in the choreo. Like she definitely has to put in the most work out of all of them to keep up. Like she's a good dancer. She's not a great dancer. Where we really miss Leah is in the vocal department. But Chaeryeong was hitting some notes there that I was like, man, that was good. And not just good, but you know, she did such a good job that I'm not going to say we don't still miss Leah. We do. But musically, we didn't lose much by not having Leah because Chaeryeong was able to deliver what she did. All of them sound great. All of them look great. They all dance great. But there are certain things when a member is missing that you miss that other members have to try to make up for. And in this case, I think they accomplished that. Let's go back and listen again. We'll see what parts we can pick out here. So we start off with this movie scene, like the world essentially. Like these are soldiers, but it's almost like a visual metaphor of like the world closing in on them. Like these, even if it's not the whole world, like all these haters almost. Now that's not specifically spelled out in this video, but I draw that inference just because of everything I see online, and it's always like Itzy's in the middle of this firing squad every time they release new music. Yeji with the confidence starting in the center.
One, two, three, let's go. 날 또 건드려 눈앞을 가려보지만 내 발걸음 앞에 you're gonna know, you are gonna know.
Yeah, and then I think this could be talking to anybody at this point, but based on that scene and then what we start off with here, of you know, on my nerves again, right in front of me, and then you're gonna know, you're all gonna know. Like, I definitely feel like this is a message to the people who maybe not even necessarily haters, but like people who just don't believe in them in general. Whatever I do, you just keep watching. It doesn't matter. And I like this line. You can't provoke me. You never can. Like, it doesn't matter what you say. I'm gonna still keep being me, doing me, and we're gonna keep being successful. It doesn't matter. There's a cool little part of choreo here too. The choreo from Yeji as she's leaned over, and also from the girls that aren't as noticeable. Your focus obviously is going to the highlight member here, but the girls also do a similar motion with their choreo that matches the blow and fire, because you know, flames often move, especially in choreo. Flame choreo looks a lot like wind choreo sometimes.
I'm on fire.
But you see, Yeji has the initial blow, and then the other members also mirror that last move.
나를 막는 건 누구든 내겐 아무런 의미 없을 뿐이야.
You haters don't mean nothing to me. That's basically what that's saying. Anyone trying to stop me, you're not gonna succeed. It doesn't matter. I can do whatever. Even amazed at myself how good I am.
I'm untouchable. 막아서지 못해 시작됐어. 지금 flow대로 just going on and on. Mess it up now. 쉽게 나가. 어떤 것도 I don't care about. I'm untouchable. 깨지지 않는 for.
Hold up. I'm untouchable, everlasting form. Like, this version of me that's untouchable, that's this confident, it's everlasting. It's never going away. I hope that's actually the case, because we love to see confident groups, confident idols, confident women. But yeah, really just hammering home this this theme of self-confidence here. This part right here, I'm not as big a fan of, the bum 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 buddy, unless it means something in Korean. If it does, let me know down below. But from an English standpoint, especially because it's not translated, it just sounds like onomatopoeia, which is, you know, a word that just makes the sound. And so I was fine with it a couple of times, but they recycle this a lot of the song, and it feels like, because I don't know if it actually means anything. If it does, again, correct me. But if it doesn't, this would be my one knock on the song, is that they couldn't find anything to reliably rhyme with their next line, so they went with just musical gibberish. You see it in a lot of songs. It's not just this song. And I'm not talking about Itzy. I mean, like, even in, you know, Western music, we do that a lot. You'll see artists put in, you know, laws and oohs and everything else in there, just to kind of keep musicality while they transition to their next line. But yeah, I don't know. It that part didn't hit as hard for me. But again, for the third time, if it means something, let me know. Yeah. So, bum 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 buddy, can't stop me, nobody. So like they use the musical gibberish to rhyme with nobody. I wonder if there was something lyrically they could have put there, at least in a couple of the instances, to actually, you know, convey more of a message. Nothing to fear on this mission, baby. This was another part about and this one, you know, a couplet of lines here is where you really get the biggest sense of self-reliance. So the whole song is about confidence, but also self-reliance. I don't look at a map. I go where I want to go until I'm satisfied. Like, I don't need anyone telling me, like, how the path should look or where I'm supposed to go, how I'm supposed to get there. I'll get where I want to go, and I'll keep going until I decide that I'm done. Always the path I want. Yeji being looked at with all the snipers. Ryujin's facial expression there is so on point. This part right here, just cycling back and forth, they basically shot this like, what, 3 times minimum? How many outfits did we go through? Alright, so we went leathers, white. Okay, back to leather. So I guess it's just 2 outfits, but they've shot this minimum twice. But I like the production of how obviously they've done the exact same thing, and the shadow almost gives a strobe effect, and that's how we transition between the different outfits there. I didn't want to interrupt her gorgeous bridge here, so I wanted to go back to this scene. Now everything's closing in. They're all attacking, whether it's the haters, the world itself, whatever you want to think that this army is a metaphor for. And it's happening at the part where they're saying like nothing's gonna stop me, nobody. So yeah, it's definitely a message, right? No one can stop me and definitely run. So again, going back to the part about like I decide when I'm satisfied, indefinitely I'm gonna run until until I decide I'm gonna stop. But also, this is a really cool part in the cinematography. Uh, they're exploding and getting wiped out as the high note is hitting. Let me go back. And that's the explosion, so it just brings that high note even to clearer focus. Unbreakable form, same concept as Everlasting. And then I like this version of their like ending crown pose. Like, I don't know that they've ever done this version before, especially because they haven't been 4 members very long. Uh, but yeah, and it's also cool that Yuno reaches out. Although Leah's short, she should reach down here, but you had to mirror the height. But yeah, this is where Leah would be in this, because I imagine I'm trying to figure out what Leah's pose would be. So because Ryujin puts the crown on her own head, but since it's not a circle, I don't know, would Leah look inward or would she look out and just have her hand on her hip, like her trailing hand? I don't know. I don't know why that fascinates me, but it does. Alright guys, that was the reaction for Itzy's Untouchable. Really enjoyed this one. I definitely think this whole album is going to be no skip. There's only, at this point, I think there's 10 tracks. And of those 10, we've already heard 8 of them. Even though the solos were all shorter versions of what's on the album, we've still heard them. We know they're good. There may be more than 10 tracks, but I think there are only 10. Which means there's only 2 songs that we don't know anything about. So already we know the album's worth buying. So I'm definitely going to be looking for that when I go to the K-pop store here in a couple of weeks. Another album I'm looking forward to personally is the G Idol release at the end of the month. I know that's not what we're here on this video for, but I like to give final thoughts about a few things when we do these. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications to see when future content goes live, and I'll see you for the next one. Take care, everybody.